So here's my Lab 2 report. I'm going to start off with the island arc. For this one, the example was Cabo Verde, and that was 15 degrees north and 23 degrees west. And then my other example was the Kuril Islands, and that was 47 degrees north and 152 degrees east. And what I found very interesting about these two was that the islands are sort of in an arc, which is like why the island arc, it's called that. And they have mountains, whether they're active or inactive. And yeah, so for part 2, we have the seamount, and that was 38 degrees north and 60 degrees west. And that's the one we found on the Google Earth. And then another one I found was the Davidson Seamount. That was 35 degrees north and 122 degrees west. And something really cool about these is they're mountains, basically mountains underwater, and they have that little top edge cone shape, and that's where it begins, and that's the seamount. For part 3, we have the Gaia. That was 28 degrees north and 176 degrees west. And then another one I found was the Bowie Flat Seamount, which was the Gaia, and that was 53 degrees north and 135 degrees west. And they have those flat tops. They're underwater, and they have those flat tops. For number 4, we have Volcano, and on the left, that was one we found on Google Earth, and that was 4 degrees south and 156 degrees east. And then the second one was Mount Vesuvius, which I found on Google. That was 40 degrees north and 14 degrees east. And something cool about these is that the molten rock stacks in the sea, and they form layers, and eventually the mountain or volcanoes will form islands. Part 2 of the volcano was the volcano with the large crater, and I looked this one up. It was Mount Tambora. It was 8 degrees south and 118 degrees east, and basically you could see that that's the hit from the crater, and it just forms like a little kind of like a little indent in the volcano. For number 5, we have the Mid-Ocean Ridge, and on the left, that's the example that we got. It was 25 degrees south and 175 degrees west, and on the right is the Indian Ocean Ridge, which is 27 degrees north and 80 degrees west. Something cool about these two is that they can travel up to 37,282 miles, and I know you can't really see it on here, but basically this little indent goes in like a straight line. Just think of it in the ocean, straight line, and it could travel up to 37,282 miles. So I thought that was really, really cool, and I had fun drawing this one. For number 6, we have the Abyssal Plain, and on the left, that's the one we found on the Google Earth. That was 39 degrees south and 106 degrees west. And then on the right, we have the Somali Abyssal Plain. I looked that one up. That was 5 degrees north and 52 degrees east. Something really cool about these is that they're basically the sea floor, the flat surface of the sea floor. And lastly, we have the Abyssal Hill, and on the left was the one we found on Google Earth, which was 22 degrees north and 126 degrees west. And then the North Pacific Ocean Abyssal Hill, that was 22 degrees north and 125 degrees west. Something cool about these is they're exactly the same as the Abyssal Plain, but they have the hill, and as you can see, like right there, there's the little hill. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Overall, I had a great experience just looking on Google Earth and just finding new geographical sites, and it was a really great experience, and I really enjoyed this project Lab 2 report. So yeah, thank you so much.